While that's going on, you need something to eat with that roasted chicken. Rice and peas. Yes, first I mash the peas. When I say mash, cook the peas, get it to be soft before I add the rice and get that rich rice and peas. Right? Two different types of peas. Finger peas and red peas. I use this sometimes. Now I'm going with this. That's that red rice and peas.
Me a go kill her with it. Me a go kill her with good work, hardcore sex. Me a go kill her with it. Me a go kill her with it. Me a go kill her with good work, hardcore sex. I will kill her with my hardcore sex. She gets so honey and wet when me nip up on her breast. Her husband I kill her with their stress. Fit take a man for the stress. Me give her good sex, baby. You know what we get undressed.
Until the peas is ready, that's when we're ready. Fresh ground garlic. Wait.
You tell me.
Some salt. Not all that, but just to give it that. Burn it. Always washing stuff. Those who don't know, it takes a lot of time to get soft. See? When you start tearing apart like that, that's when you know, okay, it's almost ready, but it's not ready. Start parting. That's how you know. Got the time. I'm gonna show you the peas. See, when the peas is ready, this is how it looks. See, it's all split. And you see how the water, and if you look in the spoon closely, you see how the water is brown. Natural coloring. I don't use no coloring, none of that. Okay? Now for this pot, you gotta know your pot. You gotta know how much rice holds in your pot. For this pot, I can squeeze 8, but you know I don't try to. 8 is gonna be all full. So what I do 7.5 or 7, so I could manage it way better. All right. So the peas was about, you know, like a 1 bag. You buy a small bag of peas, 1 bag. You know, how many ounces? Ounce of olive oil. Now look, I'm counting the rice. See, I measure with this cup. This is the rice. I measure with this cup. 1. 2. Wash this rice with some hot water. I wash away some of the starch. Then I put it in that. Then get the final season for the rice and peas. Okay, I know you can't see the rice, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna show you the rice while the hot water is soaking with the stuff, okay? Just bear with me, folks. See the water? This is the water. By the way, that's the vegetable, but I ain't ready for that yet. See the water? Now look. See how white the water is? See how white the water is? See how white and creamy the water is? Now, remember people, you'll consume all that in your system when you don't wash the rice. For those who don't know about food, they just put the rice and just cook everything. You know what I'm saying? Now, that's what I'm trying to tell you about the healthy cooking. Alright? Finish washing the rice. Now guess what? Add it in. how it goes. This is how I cook. This is how I'm gonna serve it, baby. This is how it goes. This is how I cook. This is how I'm gonna serve it, baby. Alright, now. See? Let me bring it to you. So, let's see. This is the rice now. Got the rice. You stir it up. You see how brown it is? Look, you see that? See that? Now remember that pepper? The trick is I didn't bust it. It's just for flavor. Because if you bust it, then you can't eat this rice. This whole rice, guess what? This whole rice is gonna be really hot. I almost forgot. It was a good thing I didn't. So what I'm gonna do, I didn't put the whole thing. I cut it in half because I need it to melt and go in there for flavor. I'm gonna cut it up a little bit so it'll be easier to dissolve. Cover it and let it slow cook. A lot of people rush their rice and their rice all grainy and it's like stone. I like it to simmer. When I say simmer, I just like it to take its time and cook. You know what I mean? Don't rush it. If you rush it, you lose the flavor of it. Alright? So now, basically, I'll get back to you when this is cooked. So I'm giving it some minutes. Approximately about 20 minutes. Tops 25. Anyway, first thing I do is take away the pepper. And I'm about to give it a stir up with the rice. So I'll put it in the bag. And the reason why I put this bag is because I needed to get that steam in. You know? I don't want the flavor, nothing to go nowhere. So I want it to stay contained. What I'm going to do now is make sure all part of the pot is getting the heat. You know? Here's the reason why I didn't want to do 8. I didn't want to do 8 cups. Because, you know, it's harder to manage it. Harder to manage it while you're going through this process. See, in baking, all we have to do is switch the pan from the bottom and put it to the top to regulate the heat. You put the top to the bottom. This right here, you gotta alternate the heat by stirring it up, making sure every part of the rice get that. Finishing touch. Remember that pepper? I told you it was really hot. It goes, this is it. That's that flavor. I'm not throwing it away because it's flavor. People don't know that. Alright? Give it some stir. Real quick. One last stir because it's ready. But see? This is it. There we go. Hot in the kitchen. See me sweating, right? This is it. You know what I mean? Come help yourself. Feel free to help yourself.